Today I have come to tell you some interesting news in that Mage Emblem is completely useless on mages. And I'll tell you why in a moment here. But first, let's compare Mage Emblem and Assassin Emblem. Mage Emblem, 30 magic power, 5% cooldown, 8 magic pen. Now we look at Assassin, it has 16 adaptive pen, which could be physical or magic, adaptive attack, physical or magic, and then 3% move speed. Mage Emblem has half the amount of penetration Assassin Emblem has, but Assassin Emblem has 1/3 the amount of magic power Mage Emblem has, but double the penetration. Now you might think, since there's much more magic power, that would mean it's better, right? Well, on the contrary, magic penetration is actually very, very strong, especially in the early game, and it kind of falls off now in this patch in the late game, but in the end of the day, early game is what really matters. And you'll see that the damage, there isn't even like a damage difference. The Assassin Emblem will actually do more damage in the early phases and then basically the same amount of damage in the late game. And I'll show you with an example. I will be using Xavier as an example. I will be testing him with both the Assassin Emblem and the Mage Emblem. Now the reason why I'm using Xavier is because Xavier actually has high scaling on his first skill for magic power. So more magic power is actually very beneficial for him because he takes, you know, the base magic power and 50% of it, 150%. And I will be using the penetration, Master Assassin, and I won't be using any of these to skew damage results. But these two are just, you know, damage. Now starting off here, we're going to just buy boots, level 1. We're going to walk right over here. And we are going to we're going to do this in 3 different levels. First one with a normal bot, no items. And then level 2, we will do full build, normal bot, has no defense still. But then level 3 will be a bot with Athena shield, but it will still be full build. Because penetration does fall off in the late game, so you might think that, oh, because it's the late game, magic power will benefit you more. So level 1, no items, first skill, 433. I'll have the numbers like put in the corner or something. Now we're gonna give ourselves max level and a bunch of gold. I'm not gonna do the clock build because it might, if I let it get a stack, it'll skew the results. So just non-clock build. Level 1, first skill, 1887. I'll do it again in case you missed it. 1887, right there. There you see it. Now we'll have the bot with an Athena shield and 1051. We'll have all those numbers in the top right. Now let's get out of this and we will swap to the Assassin Emblem. Now here we'll be using Assassin Emblem here. Go in the game. It has the same talents, secondary talents, as the Mage Emblem does. We'll go over here. Same thing. Level 1, we will use no items, just normal bot. 431. Now, if you compare that to the earlier tests of the Mage Emblem, it's actually 2 damage less. But keep in mind, Xavier is a hero that benefits from high magic scaling. Most mages do not have that same benefits. Novaria, for example, only has 50% magic that actually she benefits from. So she will do more damage with Assassin. And even though Xavier does a little bit more damage, 2 only, with Assassin you get 3% more move speed, and Mage Emblem you get none. So I would say that 2 extra damage is literally meaningless. Now you'll see the similar pattern with the higher level we go now. Give myself max level, the normal bot here, and then a full build. And with first skill, 2006. Now that's a little bit more damage than 1887. But like I said earlier, it's such a minuscule 100 damage. This is full build, by the way. Once you hit full build, then it's 100 damage difference. Only 100, and you're losing that 3% move speed. Now we'll try it with the enemy having a Athena shield. 1090. Now that is 40 more than the... That's actually more, because the penetration is going to help more than raw magic power. So when they actually get tanky items, the penetration is going to do you more of a favor than magic power would. So realistically, why go Mage Emblem when Assassin Emblem will give you move speed, more penetration to where squishies, or to where you do more damage, or maybe a little bit less damage, but you're lacking, like, you're easier to kill, and you only notice a real difference when it comes to late game. That's not even if they get defense items. Anywho, that's all I wanted to really explain to you guys. I think Moonton made a big whoopsie here with how weak Mage Emblem is in comparison to Assassin, because there realistically is no reason to use it. 5% cooldown, what's the point? Who's gonna care about 5% cooldown? Now, to prove what I said earlier, I'm gonna go play Novaria, and I'll show you what a low penetration mage looks like in comparison, or not penetration, a low scaling mage for magic power looks like in comparison to a high one like Xavier. And you can cut right here while I fix this, because I don't think I have a preset for Novaria. Here, we will be using the Mage Emblem first. Again, same talents as it was earlier with Xavier. And level 1. Normal bots, boots, 5 stacks. 676. Now we'll do max level, full build, no clock build, so I don't screw up by taking too long.
The stars lit up a path for me and dimmed my own light.
5 stacks. 1795. Now we will have it have an Athena shield.
And come to me. Shine for me.
1038. Now we'll go try it with the Assassin Emblem. Right here, as you can see, Assassin Emblem, and we will go right into it. Alright, no items, only boots. We'll do 5 stacks. 707. That is actually more than the Mage Emblem, because Novaria's scalings are not as high. I forgot to show them, but I'll show them after this. For Novaria's scalings are only 50% of her magic power. So having penetration actually just gave me more damage than having magic power would. Now you'll see the same thing in a moment here with the full build. Now, because they have no magic resist, it will do more damage, but that's why I add the Athena shield to show you that it really doesn't matter.
Shine for me.
1779. I think it's actually less, but very minuscule. Now time for the Athena shield.
Brilliant. My home has long gone with those stars.
1187. That is more than it was with the Athena shield. This is the one that was more. I confused the other one because magic power. Yeah, my bad on that one. But this actually did more than the Mage Emblem did with the penetration. So like, as you can see, I will show you now what Novaria's scalings are like, and I'll compare it to other mages as well that'll probably be in a similar situation. Now if we take a look at Novaria's scalings, only 45% magic power, which is a lot less, so penetration would benefit her a lot more. Now if we compare that to some maybe other mages, I mean Julian's more of an assassin, but I'll look at him anyway. Some of his scaling, this would probably benefit more from magic power, maybe. But this might be in a similar situation. Valentina. But she actually has some quite large scaling on her first skill, so she could actually benefit from magic power. But at the same time, would you rather have more move speed or not? Because the difference is really not that huge. I actually did not check other mages to see whether they're like similar or not, so I'm actually finding this out myself, whether they are or aren't. Eve would definitely benefit much more from Assassin Emblem. So you can see her scalings aren't even about 100%. They're all much lower, minus her ult. And then Eve's already a fast hero to begin with, so getting more move speed would probably be much better. Lunox, let's check. Very, some high, some low magic scaling. Pretty mediocre. Some of the Xavier. But Lunox already has a lot of magic pen in her kit, so actually I'd rather have much more magic pen than I would just having magic power with her. And yeah, you can tell with those examples alone and the examples I showed you that I truly think that you should never go Mage Emblem on mages at all. Just go Assassin. Because the benefits of Mage Emblem, the 5% CDR and the less than 100 damage difference throughout all stages of the game is not worth it. Without movement speed, you're easier to kill. It's harder for you to run, harder for you to kite, and that 5% CDR is ultimately meaningless when most mages go, you know, magic shoes, clock, truncheon, and already get max CDR. Of course, that 5% you could add with the enchanted talisman CDR, but you get my point. Anywho, thank you all for watching on this little TED talk I have. If I am wrong about anything, please let me know. I think I'm right, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I screwed something up recording this and I will see it later and I'll edit in the comments. But thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Like the video, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.